Okay, so if you remember, we're making medallions. You'll have a symbol of some sort, mine is the octopus here, some sort of border or trim, and then a background. My background is sort of like hammered bubble texture. You can play around with that. Your border and your background can have something to do with your actual symbol, or it can be a little bit separate, a little bit decorative. I think tying it together is a little bit better, but that's totally up to you. Remember that it's a relief sculpture, so it should be very shallow. You see how it doesn't come out of the surface too much. The head of the octopus only comes out of the surface a tiny bit more than the actual initial border. So it should feel like a drawing that's been inflated and dimension is being added to it. So that's that. What you'll do, start with a pack of plastilina. You'll open this, you'll mold it with your hands. Warm it up with your hands. It feels hard at first and then it'll be softer. Then, with moldable pieces of paper, with either one piece of paper on top or two pieces of paper in between, you will roll out your clay into a flat shape. It shouldn't be very deep. You want to have enough so you can use the whole pack for your whole sculpture. So, and we're only using the piece of paper in between because some of these have air dry clay on them and we don't want to mix clays. So now I have my flat clay surface. We only have one of these, so you will be sharing. And then you will cookie cut your surface. All of this excess is what you will be using for the rest of your sculpture. If you feel that this is a little bit thick, it is a little bit thick, you can keep it this thick and cut your border in. So you start carving out clay to add your border around, or you can simply roll it out again. A little bit more. And cut it again. So now I have even more clay to work with. So I would peel it off the paper first, so you don't have anything stuck, because it will want to stick to the paper. And you can smooth it out with just your fingers. It's oil-based, so it'll never dry. So we're going to be making molds of these. So now we have our circle to start with. I know it's not perfect. You can make yours more perfect than this if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Then you will add some sort of border element. As always with my demos, this is going to be just like a quick, messy version. Think about yours a little bit more than I'm thinking about mine right now. Think about it more like this one, or this one. But I'm just making a messy version now. So I'm just gonna press shapes into it. They're not even even. Dun, 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 dun. Decorative shape. There's my border. It's gorgeous. Then you can start building your emblem, your icon, your symbol, whatever you're creating. So I'm just gonna put a ghost on there for now. You also can mix colors. If you run out of color and there's like a little piece of red that somebody else isn't using, use it. It's all good. The color is not gonna matter. This didn't turn into a ghost, but we're gonna pretend. Ooh. All right, there's my little ghost. And then maybe I wanna draw other ghosts in the background. That's my background. Ooh. I don't know why I keep doing that. We're gonna pretend this is great. So now you see my texture in the background is more ghosts. Again, think of it more like this. Once you complete this, we are going to make a mold of it. So we're going to pour a material over our shape. So this fits snugly right in there. And then we're gonna pour it 3 times in plaster. So you'll see that this is a really sturdy mold. It's very rubbery, so it has movement. We can make tons of them. Your final product will have at least 3 plaster versions that we will finish, and I'll get into that. But for this week, make this your goal. Don't make this your goal, but make this your goal. Okay?